All right, we're taking a look at setting up a work table and then plotting those points onto a graph. This is our work table. We've already done a couple examples in class. We're going to do another one right here. I'm going to write in an equation, y equals, and let's make it something like y equals 5x plus 1. And we're going to have some things for input that go on the x side, some things for the output that go on the y side, and the stuff in the middle is where we solve it. So for input, let's say that we are going to use points 0 and 2 and 5. And we'll get some outputs over on the y side. For each of these numbers, we're going to basically be plugging them in place of x. So this number goes right here. So it'll look like this. Y is equal to 5 times, not x this time, I write in 0 plus 1. 5 times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 1. My output for y is 1. Right? Let's take a look at the second one. Same kind of thing. Y is equal to 5 times, I don't write 0, I don't write x, I write 2 plus 1. So 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 plus 1 is 11. All right, and one more of the same kind of thing. Y is equal to 5 times 5 plus 1. 5 times 5 is 25. And then plus 1 takes us to 26. That is our work table. We're going to apply that same thing to this. Now, when we have a graph, if we have a line, so maybe we have an equation, or we have something like just a plot of numbers, we have an input-output, we can plot those on here, and we can make a graph. Now I'm going to use numbers that are a little bit smaller than the y's we came up with before. I'm going to use things like, I'm going to start with 1, and then I'll have x equal 3, and then I'll have x equals 7. We'll go a little bit higher. Yeah. Okay. And for the y's, I'm not writing an equation. I'm just picking a couple of points for now. We'll make this one 2, we'll make this one 5, and we'll make this one 10. So when x equals 1, y equals 2. So here's how we took that. If we look over here, we've got x is 1, started on this side, and we're working our way up from here to match the y. Y is 2, so up here. We're going to find where those two meet, and they'll end up being a point right here. We'll do the same thing with the others. X is 3, so count 1, 2, 3 over. And y is 5, 5 up. So the next one is going to go here and here. When we count them up, we end up right here. And then finally, 7 and 10. Count 7 across. Count 10 up, all the way up. We'll put 1 here. That is how you plot points. Sometimes you can take the values from your work table, like these ones right here, and plot them directly onto this. So we could make a work table and do the same kind of thing. If we had x and y, and I'll use a different color so we can distinguish between them. Let's say that we're just saying that our line is y equals x minus 1. We'll keep it simple. And I'm going to choose a couple new values for x. Let's go with 2 and 4 and 6. For each of these ones, we could fill out the work table. So if x is 2, we plug 2 in right there for x. Dropping that down, y is equal to 2, I'm plugging in 2 for x, minus 1. Y is equal to, what do we plug in here? We have to plug in 4 minus 1. And then finally, y is equal to, we plug in 6 minus 1. So I've got 2 minus 1, 4 minus 1, and 6 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 6 minus 1 is 5. So my new points are 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5. which would actually make a straight line if we connected the dots. And that is how we can do a work table and plot points onto a grid.